Good morning, Gemini. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing the timeless month ahead reading for you. What that means for you, Gemini, is whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising at the time of viewing this reading, if it resonates with you, take that and meditate upon it, no matter when you're viewing it. As well as if it doesn't, we'll just leave it for another Gemini who obviously from the collective is also watching this general reading. Let's go ahead and get started because these are a lot more detailed and do go a lot longer than my other readings. So I'm going to start out with the Celtic spread or Celtic spread, excuse me. And that will just be a general outlay for the month ahead. Get a gist of how you're feeling and looking at things and where we're kind of focused on, as well as I will pull out 4 cards for each week of the month ahead, and then dig in a little deeper with some clarifiers on those individual weeks, as well as at the very end, pull out 1 Moonology card and 1 Spirit Message card from the Daily Oracle decks. So let's get going here, Gemini, and see what is going on. So starting out, the object of the Celtic cross is the Empress. All right, Gemini. And then the challenge, oh my goodness, 9 of Swords there. All right, so we're going to look at the recent past, looking at the progressive forward motion, as well as we're going to pull out consciously your thoughts, your feelings, your ideals that you're consciously aware of, as well as your higher self, subconscious ideals, thoughts, and things that you may not be as aware of, but have a very big influence on you. Now, the staff for the Celtic cross, I'm going to lay out horizontal here because that way you can see the cards more aptly with the camera and it doesn't get lost in the front here. So we got the King of Swords is how you see yourself. How others see you is the Tower. The Hopes, Fears, and Dreams card is the King of Cups, as well as the final outcome, the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Gemini, let me put this away and let's focus in here on the main objective of the month ahead. You have the Empress card here. Now, the Empress card, this could be you, whether regardless of your gender or, because tarot is gender neutral. You could be male or female and have the characteristics of the Empress. Now, the Empress is all about, she's divine feminine. She's the birth of everything, kind of like Mother Nature. She's all embodiment of all 4 queens characteristics in one. She's leveled up major arcana, divine feminine. So the characteristics of intuitive compassion, the from the Cups queen, the Queen of Wands, that fiery passion, energy, motion, moving forward, nurturing, charismatic, charming. You have the Swords, Queen of Swords, able to decipher red flags and warnings, but she can spot deception miles away, and she often holds out her hand saying, "Come tell me, but if you lie to me, I'll cut out the bullshit." And she does with a knife, quick, fast, critically. As well as the Empress has the abilities of the Queen of Pentacles, just financially savvy, able to down to earth, but nurturing, taking care of her kingdom, really nurturing her kingdom. And thus the Queen of Pentacles is like the next step, the apprentice to the Empress. So the main focus in the coming month is these Empress characteristics, qualities. Now, this is very well perhaps you feeling that you are the Empress or wanting to be the Empress. But at the same time, Gemini, I am seeing this 9 of Swords is the challenge. So something you are definitely overthinking, overanalyzing, being overly critical, and it is keeping you up at night. It's known as the Nightmare card. So all these different ideals and thoughts, you keep rethinking and going over this information at and it's keeping you literally awake at night, Gemini. So let's move on and see what is going on within the whole spread to see if we can get a little more clarity to focus on that main objective for the month ahead. And that may be teased out a little better here. Now, the recent past here, Gemini, the Sun, obviously a very happy card. It is the yes card of the major arcana. It's success, happiness, new birth, success of everything. So you everything seems so sunshiny in the recent past. You were really happy, things were going well. You were just, everything was saying yes to you, and it seemed to be very well going. So that's recent past. And then consciously, you have the Page of Pentacles here, Gemini. Page of Pentacles is the a small message coming in, a message regarding maybe a job promotion, a new job, a new home, new something. But it's a message. The page carries messages in, a small offering. So you could be receiving, a message, the beginning of something. So you should be getting something, a message. It could be a text, a call, email in these days, or even a letter. But something's coming, consciously coming in. And this isn't, being it's in the conscious mind, I'm saying it's a youthful ideal, a youthful concept of wanting to bring a message to you, your conscious, to others as well, that new start, new beginning of some kind, or expanding upon something within your 3D world. Consciously, it makes it a little harder because, even you seem to be all up in your head right now, Gemini. But it does have a youthful energy. So maybe you're consciously focused on someone young, and it could be a child, a youthful child that you want some new start for them, some opportunity, a new home, or something for that child of your concern. That's where your conscious mind is on. I'm getting all of a sudden, it's there. This may not resonate for everyone. It seems a little specific there, but this could be focused and directed on some new physical thing of a child that you're consciously focused on. Now, your higher self, though, which you may not be aware of with your higher self, subconscious, what your focus is on is the Hangman. Major Arcana, Pisces characteristic, but you're focused on subconsciously this alternative perspective in the physical 3D realm. Hangman card in tarot is all about definitely turning your whole ideals and thoughts upside down and looking at it from others' perspectives, or looking at the world, the whole 3D, what your belief system is on the world, the physical world, and realizing there's other perceptions, different perspectives available. And so it's a life-changing event for you. And it is within the physical 3D world focus and perspectives. Now, Gemini, progressing forward, we have Major Arcana Temperance card in play. Now, if you look at the Temperance, definitely it is having patience, but also it's a card regarding moderation. You don't want to go one extreme to the other extreme. So you're trying to find this equal balance. And a lot of it has to do with emotions in play here, because anytime you have water in the tarot deck, it is regarding feelings and emotions. So you'll notice the angel there is tempering, balancing out the emotions equally between the two cups in hand, as well as touching the toe into there. So you may be testing the waters or emotions and feelings in the future as well, because you need to find that balance and discover your way. Look at that crown right there. That's what you're seeking. That's your goal, either kingship or becoming an empress quality there. Future, you have your drive, but you're trying to temper and balance, use moderation, take your time, so that forward progression is a little tempered and balanced at the moment. All right, Gemini, over here on the staff, how you see yourself is the King of Swords. Which makes sense, Gemini, because the King of Swords, that is definitely air sign qualities and characteristics. That's Gemini. That is Libra and Aquarius characteristics within the King of Swords. Now, this is you see yourself as someone who makes quick decisions. You only use facts, logic, truth. You just make a decision. You cut like a knife through it. You have the authority. Now, you can be somewhat pretty critical, and you need to contain that a little bit because others may feel that sharpness, that edge of the authority that you're wielding. But you definitely, you rule from authority of facts, logic, and intellect. Feelings, not so much. You temper and keep that down. So you're seeing yourself as this King of Swords, Gemini. Others are seeing you as the Tower. Now, true, towers can be challenging. Towers are, the Tower card is all about an unstable foundation. Something that's built on an unstable foundation and it's going to topple over. So the Tower moment comes into the tarot, the life journey, for the purpose of tearing down that unstable tower before someone really seriously gets hurt, rebuilding and securing the foundation first before you build another tower. So being this is falling in how others see you, others are seeing you being in the process of handling this unexpected event, but see you also that you're taking time to rebuild yourself. You're taking time to really, well, using the temperance, having the patience, rebuilding that foundation, making sure there's no cracks in it, making sure it's a sure footing, a sure thing before you start building a tower upon that foundation. That's how others are seeing you, Gemini. Now, your hopes, fears, or dreams is the King of Cups. Well, you are the King of Swords. So perchance, maybe you do fear your emotions. You fear chaos, drama. You fear, but you also, you have compassion. You have love, Gemini. You can see this king. He is sitting there calm, collected, got his cup in his hand, and look at all the storms about him, just calm and collected, handling it. So obviously that is your desire and dream, to be able to withstand the chaotic drama, chaos of emotions, erupting conflicts with calm, clarity, and compassion. But at the same time, it's your fear that maybe you're afraid of you're becoming overwhelmed and not be a King of Cups. There we go. Let me go ahead and the final outcome, Gemini, Knight of Pentacles. Kind of like the Temperance, it's a card of patience. It's the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck in the life's journey. The Knight of Pentacles is very true, loyal, dependable, sure-footed, is slowly progressing just to make sure that the path is stable before it takes that step, to make sure it has sure footing as it steps forward. So it's very slow. It's making sure it's a stable pathway that it's progressing on. So at the end of the month here, the final outcome is, there's a gift, there is a renewal, something new, a new job, a new home. Like I said, something new is on the horizon for the end of the month, but it is a very slow progression that is timeline that it's occurring on. Gemini, it may seem like it's dead still in the water, but you just like a flower opening up and blooming, it is happening. And before you know it, it's like, I made it. So that's the progression I'm getting there. All right, Gemini, I am going to use the Light Seers deck here, and I'm going to pull 4 cards, one for each day, or not each day, each week, one for each week. So 4 cards for week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 in the upcoming month. So let's see what we get for week 1 for Gemini. Gemini, you have the High Priestess in week 1, a very intuitive, secrets being revealed, Piscean in nature characteristics in week 1 of December. You also have the Two of Wands. So there's one of wanting to explore and expand, get out and away, feeling just feeling claustrophobic within, contained maybe, wanting to seeking freedom to get out and away maybe. And the third week we have Three of Wands. Yeah, there's travel right there. So Two of Wands going into, excuse me, Three of Wands. All right, Gemini. In the final week of the month ahead, we have, oh, look at that, Ten of Pentacles. You can't ask for a better ending. Excuse me. All right, Gemini. High Priestess, like I said, Piscean characteristics, intuitive, knowing the secrets are being revealed to you in this upcoming week. You're going to be really tapping into your intuition, your High Priestess characteristics, of revealing, no one can, no one can really lie to you. You're definitely going to be following your gut instincts. The truth is going to be revealed to you through your intuition. You're going to be guided by your intuition, your gut instincts in the first week of December or the month ahead. We also have the Two of Wands here, Gemini. Two of Wands, a very energetic. You've accomplished a different task at hand, but you are looking out at the world. You're looking to break free from the restraints of this home, and you want to explore. You want to get out, and you want to explore so much that in week 3 you actually have the travel, Three of Wands. This one is you're at the edge. You're ready to go. You see across the horizon where you want to go, where you want to progress, new lands, new expansion, because you do have that Empress card. You're looking to expand your empire, and that is to be done. You have to leave the lands that you're in and go to new lands, and to be able to expand upon. So that is there, as well as the final week, like I said, the Ten of Pentacles. This is the the best card in all the minor arcana. This is the actual wealth, health, family, home life, work life, happiness. Everybody is just wonderfully abundant at the end of this month. And being this monthly reading is the December time, it can be the end of the year as well. Wonderful way to pull it out. All right, I'm going to remove these riders here from the Celtic Cross out of the way here. That way, Gemini, we can pull these weekly cards over and actually tease out a little more clarity on each of the individual weeks. Make sure I'm putting these in the right way. Each of the individual weeks, tease them out so we get a little more clarity through the month ahead. All right, so week 1, High Priestess. Week 2, Two of Wands. 3, Three of Wands. And 4, we got that Ten of Pentacles. A nice completion of a cycle there, coming in and getting ready to level up as well when you have that Ten of Pentacles. That is the last card in the minor arcana, technically, as far as the numbers go. So it's getting ready to end that cycle, start a new cycle, and possibly even level up within the court cards and become Empress, that divine feminine, or Emperor, divine masculine, leveling up for yourself. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify that High Priestess for Gemini, please. 3 cards to clarify that High Priestess for Gemini. We got 1. Oh, we got 2. One more card, please. One more card. Oops. Here we go. All right, here we go. So, all right. First off, we had Queen of Pentacles here, Gemini. Now, that is a down-to-earth characteristics, the earth characteristics. Obviously, you have the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn characteristics within the Queen of Pentacles. Very stable, loyal, dependable, nurturing nature. She really knows how to take care of her home, her kingdom, and everybody within it. She's very nurturing. She is the apprentice to the Empress. She's right there ready to level up into the next journey cycle. You also have the Eight of Cups. Now, this card is walking away from a relationship or walking away from emotions or feelings and not looking back. So, Gemini, you also have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the independent card, the entrepreneur, independent, self-empowerment. You can you're able to be independent. You're able to do it on your own. So you got this self-empowering nature coming through, and you're walking away from a relationship, becoming independent. So maybe you are walking away from this Queen of Pentacles as well. The High Priestess is here. So you are using your intuition to help guide you and direct you, using your gut instincts, and realizing you're definitely going to be empowering yourself to handle things independently. And maybe the first week there is that learning how to deal with that walking away, starting a new independence, self-empowering yourself as maybe entrepreneur or your own business or something of that nature, Gemini. So let's go into second week and see what's going on there with a little more clarity. 3 cards for Gemini on the Two of Wands. And one. Oh, we got 2 more too. All right, so we got 4 cards. All righty. Looking at this, Gemini. Okay, 2 of Wands. We're starting out with the manifester, the magician. You got all the resources and tools to manifest your wants, hopes, and desires. So you're there, you're contemplating what is your hopes, dreams, and desires. 2 of Wands is you're trying to decide, okay, I know I can manifest what I want, but what do I want? So you're contemplating what you want. Now, you may be collaborating with others, kind of tweaking out the details to the design or project ahead. Teamwork, whether at work or at home, at your personal or professional life. But there is a collaboration of others, getting advice, tweaking the plans that you got in progress, so that you can manifest your wants and desires. Now, you do also have the Moon card here, Gemini. The Moon is all about secrets being revealed, though there may be others around you gossiping, rumors, and it's best just to avoid that, Gemini. They're being distracted by that moon, that big bright light, but you're taking notice that the light is actually revealing the truth of a unique pathway there. So you need to come up out of the waters of emotions and feelings, leave that behind to follow that pathway up and past the distractions there that are distracting you. Avoid the rumors, ignore them, follow that pathway. That's your unique pathway in the direction to progress forward. As well as you have the Seven of Swords here, which once again, Seven of Swords is, it can be, a lot of times it could be deception of some sort, but on another alternative to deception, it is a strategy. It is maybe sharing a couple of truths, communicating clearly a couple of truths, but you're actually holding quite a bit, your thoughts, your ideals, your truths close to your chest, protecting your heart, not wanting to share everything. So you're in that protective mode as you are contemplating, figuring out how to manifest your hopes, dreams, and desires. That's what's happening. That's a lot of deepness coming the second week of December there, Gemini. All right, third week of the month. We got the Three of Wands. So like I said, that is kind of a wanting to travel, explore beyond the shore kind of card there. So let's get 3 cards to clarify what's going on with Gemini on the Three of Wands card. Here we go. So, yeah. So the Three of Wands, we start out with Knight of Wands. So that is a very fast action card. It's one of the fastest cards as far as passion and energy go. So you're passionately and energetically got this motion going in. You're moving in quickly. You're seeking recognition, acknowledgement. You want that celebration of self, and you got this passion and energy coming through. But you also, Gemini, are dealing with this Eight of Swords element. Now, this is where you got yourself all tangled up in knots. You know, there, and the whole purpose of this is there has been, you know, your feet got a little wet there in some emotions and feelings. And you're afraid to face some certain truths. You don't want to see them. So they're behind you. You've bound your own hands up and you covered your eyes because you're like, if I don't see it, I don't think about it, I don't have to, you know, I don't have to face the truth. So there is something to that. Now you are truly looking to gain recognition, acknowledgement, and reward. You do have this passionate, fiery energy to you, and you want to, you got this message coming in. So it could possibly be a love interest for some of you Geminis coming in, actually. But as it's looking as, even if that fiery energy is coming in, you're busy focused on your own recognition, acknowledgement, and wanting to travel and do things. And you're not really, you know, looking at the truths, the logics of this passionate entry here. I hope this is resonating. If it is, hit that like button or even comment down below. Let me know how this reading is resonating. I'm a little confused myself, Gemini, but I'm just reading the cards as they come up. And there is different alternatives sometimes, and with different viewers in here, it can get confusing. So definitely only take what resonates. All right, 10 of Pentacles here on the final week of the month ahead. And if it is December being the month ahead that you're viewing this, it's also the final week of the year. So let's see. 10 of Pentacles is a nice way to end the year, I think. But let's get a little more clarity on that. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to take, it's only 6 cards, so I'll read through them fairly quickly as they came out. So there's that 2 of Wands again. So you definitely are in a contemplative mood, looking at the world, wanting to expand your horizons and go outward. You have the Hangman once again. So you're definitely looking at your physical world from a different perspective, or another's perspective, perhaps. Just looking at things differently. The 8 of Wands is one of the fastest action message cards ever. So there is a message coming in quick, and it's pointed at the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. That's doubling down. So the 10 of Pentacles, your abundance, your wealth, your health, everything, it is coming in quick, and that's all with a message. And you do have the 10 of Swords. Now, that may look scary, I know, Gemini, but 10 of Swords is the ending of a cycle. It's similar to the Death Transformation card, the Death Rebirth card. You have, obviously, you're dead there. You got all these truths. You went from the 8 of Swords to 10 of Swords here, but this is the finale, the ending of the cycle. So Gemini, you're going to complete the cycle, and you can see the new dawn rising there to begin a new cycle. And you need to do that if you're going to level up and go for that Empress or Emperor status in leveling up in the journey. And then the final one is taking hard work. You're working hard. It isn't just coming to you easy. You are dedicated. You are using all your skills and experience and expertise and working hard. You're busting your butt off, Gemini, to make this happen, to truly enjoy at the end of the year, realize your dreams, the abundance of wealth, health, family, and work life, all rolled up in one. All right, that's an awesome way to end that for the month as well. Like I said, if you're watching in December, the year as well. All right, Gemini, Whew, like I said, these do run longer. Let me quickly grab you a Moonology card as well. This gives you extra tip, hints, or advice on meditation and what to focus upon as you're meditating. So one Moonology card for Gemini, and this month, it's time to release negativity. It is the full moon in Scorpio here, Gemini. So it is time to release negativity. And to be honest, with the manifesting magician cards coming out, Gemini, you definitely want to release negativity because like attracts like. And if you have negative or manifesting within a negative thoughts, it's going to attract negativity. So stay positive. But let's go ahead and read the guidebook for this card because as you can see, very little on the card, a lot more in the guidebook. All right, Gemini, it's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Yes, Gemini, worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. Gemini, this card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all of your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, Gemini, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now. Gemini, if you make an effort, use your magic, you have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Also, for alternative for other Geminis, things that may resonate, emote. It's all better out than in. As well, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Gemini, you're right to have your suspicions. Also, grudges are toxic. Let something go, Gemini. And the end of an argument. So there we go. Now, let me go ahead and grab you one spirit message card as well from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. Once again, this can help tie everything together from the Celtic Cross to the weekly spread update and the Moonology card all rolled in one. So one spirit message for you is a child's love. All right, we did have something in there about you consciously being focused on a child, Gemini, in the Celtic Cross. So let's go ahead and see what the spirit messages is for you. Gemini, the love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we can make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Gemini, this card signifies that a child's love is reaching out to you from the spirit world. Love is everlasting, and they want you to know they're safe, whole, beautiful, and free of any pain. The love you shared can never be broken, and when you think of them, they're with you no matter what. Gemini, they know you miss them. When you see that special rainbow, the butterfly that suddenly appears, the dream of them, that shiny penny you find, the feather that floats in front of you, or even the music they so enjoyed, know that these are just signs and their way of saying, I love you, I'm right here, I'm okay, and please don't be sad. Gemini, this card also indicates that it may be time to look at the world through a child's eyes. Enjoy every day, play, have fun, and be compassionate and loving towards others. The child or children here in the spirit world need to know that you will be strong for them and that you'll take care of yourself, Gemini. Love the people around you, and when you do, they will feel and share in that love because they are and always will be connected to you. All right, well, I hope this resonated with you today, Gemini. If it did, hit that like button down below or leave a comment in there for me. I'd love to hear your comments on what did resonate with you. And if this is your first time, Gemini, tap on that subscription button. YouTube will then send you notifications when I next upload another reading as well. All right. Best of luck this coming month. We'll catch you next time, Gemini. Bye.